Ready.
Hey, Garage Squad. What? Hey, Garage Squad. My name's Robert. I love your guys' show. I love how you bring families together and help them finish projects that they've had years and years struggling with to get done. And I want to take you inside and show you my dad's project. This is his 1986 Chevrolet Camaro Iroc Z28. So as you can see, with the layer upon layer of dust, this poor thing has been sitting here for over 20 years. Dad's been slowly working on it here and there, buying more parts than there's like a 2-page list of parts that he has for this thing that he just hasn't been able to have the time to put them in on his own. He's had some health problems over the years. Life gets in the way. This car has a lot of memories that goes along with it over the years. And well, right now we kind of snuck in the garage while Dad's not home. So we're gonna sneak off back to the house to tell you a little bit more about those stories real quick before we get caught. Okay, so we made it out of the garage without getting caught. We're back. Tell you a little bit more about Dad and then his love for the Camaros. He used to have a 1969 way back in the day before me, and he had to let go of that because somebody was coming into the world. This guy had a when I was probably in middle school type age, he had a 79 Camaro that I ended up getting to drive a little bit after I got my license. And I honestly don't remember what happened to that one. It was just kind of gone. Dad was out and came across the 86 Iroc, saw it in a field in front of a farmhouse, stopped on a whim, went and asked the guy, and the guy told him that it was his son's car and he had crashed it, and the front end was kind of messed up a little bit, and that the block was cracked and didn't run, wasn't any good. Ended up making a deal on the car and bringing it home. So then Dad went on the hunt for a motor to put in the Iroc, and he found a old Chevy Caprice with I think a 305 in it. And one of my favorite memories about helping Dad work on this car was bringing that Caprice home. I think the heads leaked a little bit, so it was smoking a lot, and we were at a stoplight limping it home, and this guy rolled up next to us and said, "Put your window down," and looks over and goes, "Hey, did you guys know that your car's on fire?" And Dad's like, yep, thanks, sure do. And anyway, we got the thing home, and of course I helped Dad as much as I can. Learned a lot as he tore the 305 apart and put it back together, and did a lot of time holding the flashlight as he put the Iroc back together, and got to drive it a few times after he finished it. Sisters did too. And he was, at that point, it was running good and strong. Thing was fast, and just had to start working on the body at that point. And then something happened, and I think one of the cylinders was misfiring, so he decided he was going to put it back up and pull the motor back out and start all over. And of course, in the meantime, life starts getting in the way. I started my family, and Dad had a heart attack along the way there, and which slowed him down quite a bit. So then it kind of went, life got in the way, and other things became more important. And every few years I'd give Dad a little poke in the ribs. You're ever going to get the Camaro going again? What's going on? Oh, yeah, I'm getting to it. And he's been buying parts this entire time. He's got a plan, just never had the time. And keep poking him, "Dad, you're buying more parts. When are you going to start putting them on the car?" And of course, there's other stuff that gets in the way. He starts tinkering with his motorcycles or working on the house or doing something, and it just kept sitting there in the garage collecting dust. And here, probably 6 months ago, gave him a little ribbon again, and "Dad, you ever actually gonna work on the car again?" And he looked at me and just was like, I don't know. There's so much other stuff that he's working on that he's more concerned about at this point. And he said that he was actually kind of afraid that he wasn't going to be able to have the time to finish the car before he passes on. Dad just turned 67 here this past December, So when I came across your guys' show, fell in love with it, what you guys do, and I couldn't think of a better place to ask for help, to help get this thing put back together. You saw what it is in the pictures, and it's a big project. Hoping you guys are up to the challenge, because I would love to be able to see Dad be able to drive that car one more time. Thank you. I hope to hear from you. Either way, we'll still be watching the show. Love you guys. Thank you. Non-stop over the... Hey, buddy.